Radha and Krishna, epitome of love, symbol of love. It's not romance. She was many, many years elder to Lord Krishna, almost like motherly. People's imaginations have spoiled their reputation actually. And that's why Hinduism becomes a mockery in front of many people, that what sort of God you have, romancing away, dancing away with many gopis. These are the depictions, not reality. Only shows that love is everything. Why are they first and not Krishna first? I was asking one of the gentlemen, when he was introducing Radha Krishna temple. I said, how would you become like Radha? I did not ask, can you become like Krishna? Because becoming Radha, ipso facto, you will become Krishna in turn. Bhakti, Param Prema is depicted as Bhakti. Parakastha of love results in Bhakti. She symbolizes love, absolute love, for the sake of love, nothing else. Krishna symbolizes one thing, dharma. Loosely translated as duty. What is my duty? What is my dharma? And when it comes to understanding what is my duty, then the next step is what is the right thing to do at the moment. So the righteousness and the duty or dharma, sometimes we use them loosely, but they all convey both the same thing. Righteousness or duty can never be attained without love. So Krishna state or Krishna consciousness can never be attained without the consciousness of Radha. Let's understand what Radha further stands for, what she is standing for, and how she became eternal symbol for all of us. There are stories, there are so many stories, but we have to understand the real significance behind all these stories. Stories are there. We have to find the real meaning behind all those stories, what they are trying to convey through Bhagavatam and many such mythological stories. They may not be true, may be true. Why analyze it? Try to understand the hidden message. When we understand the sixth step of Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, Dharana. Dharana actually means continuous flow of thought. It's a flow. What happens in meditation? We like to have a flow of one thought, that the divine presence is already there in my heart. It's a continuous dhara, the flow of one idea. But generally what happens? We trigger this idea that divine presence is there in my heart, and sometimes we say, oh, some other things comes. Many things pop up, one after the other. And you have only the one drop falling. And then in the end you remember, oh, there was no flow of oneness. So that is dhara. Another way of understanding it, dhara of a river. River is flowing. But Radha stands for absolute reversal. Any fool can go with the dhara. It's effortless. Evolution is against the usual flow. If you leave it to nature, it will take millions and millions of years for you to evolve. Yoga, bhakti, is especially to reverse the whole process. So Radha, if you reverse it, or Dhara, if you reverse it, it becomes Radha. So understand the meaning also. It's have really coined these words so beautifully. There's a beautiful story also. Once Radha was very angry on Lord Krishna. She says, "You are always having this matsuri on your lips all the time. I am so upset with it. I'm jealous." So these are the stories. So don't take them literally. Lord Krishna gives her the flute. See, there is nothing in it. She tries to break it. Say, "Please don't break it. It's empty inside." And that's why the sur jo nikalte hain, the sound it plays out is because of this emptiness. Had there been even a little bit of cobweb in it or a little bit of hair in it, it will not have such sound. Our hearts also needs to be in a state of emptiness for the Lord to play out some music from our heart. The moment you have something inside, even a simple desire, even to become divine, that also will come in the way. Drop everything, surrender, saranagati, and live to the Lord when He would like to merge, when He would like to make you empty. You cannot demand. The idea of surrender, it's so great in that sense. It's not a defeatist attitude, or it's not a loser's paradigm. It's a love-filled surrender. Accepted, love-filled surrender. It is not out of your defeat. You want nothing. So Heartfulness recommends very strongly the importance of vacuumizing our heart. And that's why we keep cleaning every evening and also take regular sittings from preceptors or trainers, so that things we cannot clean on our own, they are able to clean for us. The importance of group satsang in person is also for that. The cleaning and transmission, cleaning and transmission. Sittings in persons, to me, have always been so beneficial to one and all. These remote sittings I had advocated, I think people have taken it far actually. It was designed for a purpose. I say, because in some centers, especially in India, Bombay, Calcutta, Ahmedabad, those places, where you may have 30-story building or 50-story building, and you request from 45th story a preceptor on the second story and say, "Oh, please give me a sitting." Why can't you go down and take a sitting? And that too in a lift. So face-to-face sittings are really great, and they are very, very effective in creating this vacuum within us. So please don't neglect this face-to-face sittings. Even remote sittings that we give to introduce people, it's okay, but we should introduce them or give at least few sittings in person. request them that this is for your good. Similarly, when you go to universities and in one go you have 1,000, 2,000 students want to meditate, we transmit, we do our spiritual work, but eventually we have to get going with them with some classes. 1-to-1 session should be there, or 1-to-2, that should be okay too. So vacuumizing ourselves is very important. Vacuumizing all alone is of no consequence also, because vacuum attracts a lot of dirt also. So unless you are in remembrance and receiving transmission, filling it up with divine grace, it gets filled up with some unwanted things. Then it will be difficult to remove. But anything that goes in a perfect vacuum, it's difficult to take it out. So the constant remembrance, and there's a beautiful story around constant remembrance from Sri Bhagavatam. One day Radha was so absorbed, completely absorbed in love. As I was saying, Param Parakasta, epitome, the highest pitch of love. So absolutely absorbed in his remembrance. She was saying Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And suddenly started. She became Krishna. And she started reciting Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And people can laugh at it. She's reciting her own name. She's gone mad. But that's what we need. Some madness. Resonance. So I pray that you one day start reciting your own names in his remembrance. Thank you.